With powerful PC builds and CPUs come thermal problems, which makes the computer user experience even worse. Such a powerful CPU from AMD is the Ryzen 9 5900X. To cool the SoC, there are a bunch of coolers you can find on the market, but which one should you buy? Let's find out in today's video. If you plan on running the Ryzen 9 5900X at stock clocks or with an undervolt, just get the DeepCool AS500, the best budget air cooler for Ryzen 9 5900X. It performs the same as its competitors when it comes to thermal performance, but at a much lower price. DeepCool ships the AS500 with an assortment of nickel-plated mounting hardware and a universal backplate. This provides mounting compatibility with most current Intel and AMD CPU sockets. DeepCool provides a 140mm TF140S PWM fan rated at 70.8 CFM at 1200 RPM. This fan produces only 29 decibels of sound, which is quite remarkable. The trailing edges of the fan blades are trimmed with fins for directional airflow through the fan chassis and into the cooling tower, so you can push your SoC to its highest limit without any hiccup. For the money, the AS500 is the best bang for the buck cooler for the 5900X at this moment. Aside from its performance, you'll also like the design and the tasteful RGB implementation of this cooler. Overall, the DeepCool's AS500 air cooler punches above its weight class, making it best CPU cooler for those who are looking for a cheaper option in the market. Up next, we have the Corsair H115i RGB Platinum AIO Liquid CPU Cooler, the best RGB AIO cooler for 5900X. If you want the best RGB AIO cooler, there are a ton of options out there. But the best combination between the performance and the quality of the RGB light show can be found in the Corsair H115i RGB Platinum. Corsair has illuminated the big H115i RGB Platinum model with full coverage RGB accents and a pair of 140mm LED fans and bright backlighting for the CPU block faceplate. A larger radiator should automatically result in a higher performing liquid cooler. The base of the H115i RGB Platinum comes adorned with a rectangular patch of pre-applied thermal paste on their satin finished copper cooling base. The mounting bracket seam is visible from the side. As usual, a pair of 90-degree swivel fittings help make installation and tubing placement a bit easier. Corsair ships a duo of 140mm Pro RGB LED fans to reduce the temperature of the CPU. The fan's airflow is rated at 97 CFM and the noise level is 36 decibels. The fan speed can go as high as 2000 RPM. An RGB pigtail provides lighting connectivity between the pump housing and fans. On top of that, Corsair's IQ software lets you control the RGB lighting effects, fan speeds, pump RPM, firmware updates, and peripheral and accessory customization. To sum up, with its larger size and RGB fans, Corsair's H115i RGB Platinum is bigger, bolder, and brighter than its predecessors. So this RGB cooler will always make your setup look fancy along with its top-level performance. At number 3, we have the Fractal Design S36 CPU Cooler, our pick for the best silent AIO cooler for 5900X. The Celsius series builds upon proven technology with cutting-edge advancements in premium sound dampening materials that delivers extreme cooling performance with minimum noise output. As a result, it produces only 20 decibels of sound, allowing you to have a nearly silent experience. The liquid thermal paste has high thermal conductivity too. It has triple dynamic 120mm fans that can cool your SoC in just a matter of a few seconds. You can also adjust the fan speed, ensuring optimal usage during operation. Its low permeability rubber tubing with nylon braided sleeves maintains loop integrity and cooling effectiveness over years of continuous usage. Moreover, this CPU cooler comes with the intelligent temperature-controlled auto mode that adjusts fan and pump speeds in real time. It also comes with Fractal Design Dynamic X2 PWM fans, which offers a wide speed adjustment range from 500 to 2000 RPM, allowing for near-silent operation under lighter loads and maximum airflow during heavy usage. Overall, the Fractal Design Celsius S36 is a one-of-a-kind product that removes thermal stress entirely from your CPU. Its high performance rates and cooling management combine for a fantastic display of modern innovations that we were hoping to see. Other than that, the quiet operations it has leaves us with a very quiet environment, and we truly recommend this product for you. Moving on to number 2, we have the Thermaltake Water 3.0 ARGB a 360mm radiator combining the benefits of a high-performance and all-in-one liquid cooler with a signature look. The cooler comes with 320mm fans with a large surface radiator, high-performance water block and pump for ultimate cooling with the Ryzen 9 5900X. While the fan speed goes up to 1500 RPM, the noise level stays within 25.8 decibels, enabling you to push the CPU without making a loud noise, which sometimes can be bothersome. The pump enables the maximum amount of water circulation, keeping the copper blade continuously cool. The built-in pure ARGB fan features compression blades, hydraulic bearing, and 16.8 million color LEDs that is ready to sync with almost any motherboards from known brands. You can essentially switch RGB lighting effects using the ARGB controller that comes included by Aura Sync, Gigabyte RGB Fusion, etc. Its copper-based plate accelerates the heat conductivity for water block and pumping, and reinforced sleeved low evaporation tubing delivers the best durability and effectively decreases the loss of coolant. So if you want a great cooling solution and all-out RGB from goodness, this offering from Thermaltake can be the perfect cooler for your Ryzen 9 5900X, especially if you're planning to use a large case with transparent side panel. Finally, at number 1, we have the Noctua NH-D15, which is not only powerful enough to cool the mid to high-end Ryzen 9 5900X, but it can even be used for cooling AMD's professional-grade Threadripper processors. It has a state-of-the-art dual-tower design with 6 heat pipes and 2 fans providing class-leading cooling performance for overclocking on near-silent systems. Being successor to the classic NH-D14, it has achieved 250 awards and recommendations for leading international tech magazines. Featuring a nickel-plated heatsink and pipes, this dual-tower cooler sports aluminum radiators and 240mm PWM cooling fans that ensures better heat distribution and superior airflow efficiency for better performance. In terms of noise level, it only produces 24.6 decibels of sound at its maximum speed, which is 1500 RPM, making it ideal for use in studios or quiet places. But if you lower the fan speed to 1200 RPM, you can have even quieter operations at only 19.2 decibels. Thanks to its recessed lower fins, the NH-D15 provides 64mm clearance for tall memory heatsinks in single fan mode, making it compatible with most high-end RAM modules on the market. To sum up, the NH-D15 forms a complete premium quality cooling solution that represents a deluxe choice for overclockers and silent enthusiasts alike. So you should definitely check this out. Thank you for watching the video. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon for instant notifications so that you never miss a video from Tech Insight.